You guys are in trouble now. Welcome to Octagon Elite TV. You guys are stuck with me this week. My name is Brennen. I'm a triathlete and I race for Octagon Elite. So this is going to be an interesting one. I'm doing a 3-day stage race, bike race this weekend. It's the Valley of the Sun stage race. So today's Thursday. We're leaving today in 6 hours. I still have a lot to do. The schedule for this weekend, Friday is the time trial, Saturday is the road race, Sunday is the criterium, which means I have to bring 2 bikes. And you know, I've got the road bike and the Ventum, and I'm gonna get them all cleaned up. That's my hose, it has a hole in it. I'll be taking you along each day, before, after each race, hopefully, if I'm not too tired. And I'll give you some race reports and let you know how I'm doing. All right, let's get cleaning. The bikes are clean, so let's get packed up and get out of here. Also, my back hurts now.
Let's go, Brennen. Empty it out. Here we go.
Okay. Well, post-race. Post day 1 race. Post, what would we call that?
Stage 1.
Stage 1. Stage 1 done. Right now I'm just cooling down. This is also where I warmed up, in case you're wondering. We're parked on the side of a road with all of our stuff. There's a lot of people riding by. So we kind of set up shop here. We don't have any official results yet. So we will wait to see. Hopefully we went top 5, because top 5 is a podium. So this race, like I said, was the time trial, which means I got to ride my Ventum. It was 10 miles. It took me just under 23 minutes. The course was very straightforward. We go out, I mean, you can see like this is just farmland. So it's very flat. Not much wind today, thank goodness. So it was all the way out. We made a right turn, we made a U-turn, and then we came back. So it was very simple, very short. Not the effort that I'm used to doing, but it was still very fun. When I finished, I was drooling and snotting, and it was disgusting. It felt pretty good. I was a little bit nervous while warming up because it was so hot and I'm just sitting here with the sun beating down on me. But we got some ice on me and watered me down. So I was a little bit nervous when that was happening. But once we started going and the breeze, you know, flushed the hot air off of me, it felt a lot better.
Do you want to say what's going on tomorrow or no?
Yes. So this is gonna cut to tomorrow, most likely, where I'll be in the exact same spot, except on a different bike. Tomorrow's the road race. It's 68 miles. It's gonna be like about maybe a little less than 3 hours of racing. and that's just these really long 17-mile loops. So that's tomorrow. Right now we have to stop off at the store, get some food, maybe get some coffee, because it's it's only noon, so we've got some time.
Wait, let me get this.
So I wanted to do a quick check-in before I go to bed. I'm very tired and it's only 8:30. So I'm racing in the Cat 4, in category 4. Our start is at 8 a.m., which means I have to wake up at 6 a.m. It takes like an hour to get there. So it's gonna be an early morning, but an early finish, which is nice. The road race tomorrow, I found out, is 46 miles. There is a climb going into the start finish line, so that should be interesting. I don't think there will be any breakaways. I think everyone will stay in one big group, so I don't want to get dropped. I want to stay with everybody, and then maybe in the criterium on Sunday I try something saucy. I don't know, but I'm just so beat. It was an early day, so yeah, just want to do a quick check-in, and then we'll see you guys tomorrow. The sun feels nice.
Oh, I bet.
Okay, so road race is done. It was like just under 2 hours. Felt pretty good. Quite windy. Let's see, we had a big group, and how many people got away? 4?
4.
4 people got away from like the very start, and we tried to catch them, but we couldn't get the group to work together very well. So it was just a little bit of madness. I attacked a couple times on the last lap, once going into the first turn, once going into the last turn, and then once again on the climb. It was 46 miles. So, I mean, coming from half Ironman distance, it's really not all that long, but it's just intense the entire time. You have to be focused, you have to be watching the people around you and in front of you, so you have to be present, which is one of the things that you don't really have to do in triathlon. You can just kind of put your head down and go. So this is a little bit of a different like vibe, I guess. I don't know. But anywho, I'm gonna finish cooling down. We're gonna get out of here. We're gonna eat, recover, and then tomorrow is the criterium. So fast and exciting. Page is well set up. Okay, it's crit day, and we've got our little station here. It's gorgeous. Dun, da, da, da. Paige is chilling. We are checked out of our Airbnb. Yeah, we're kind of just hanging here. I don't go off for another hour and a half, so I have another like 20 minutes, 30 minutes to chill, and then we're ready to roll. Paige is struggling with it. Okay, so I was looking forward to the criterium almost all weekend. It's by far the most exciting race. So going into it, I was like, I'm here to race. I came all this way. Day 3, I'm not going to hold anything back. I'm going to go for it. And I just wanted to talk about it really quickly. So I started out way in the back, like literally almost the last person. And you'll see it in these clips. And I slowly made my way through the field as the laps progressed. And then eventually I got to the front, and I tried to stay towards the front end of the race most of the time. I just feel a little more comfortable there as opposed to being all the way in the back. And yeah, I was I was rotating through with some people. It was a pretty uneventful race, which I was a little bit bummed about. I was kind of hoping that more people would kind of go and try and attack, but there wasn't too much of that. So I figured, why not just go for it? So I would say with maybe 10 minutes left in the race, I attacked. I don't know if you could say I got away. You'll see it in the video, and I'll let you decide if I was away. I was technically had somewhat of a gap, but I wouldn't consider it a breakaway. I was only off the front for 2 laps. So when I noticed that they were starting to come back, I was like, I knew they were going to pull me back in. And so I started to save my legs because I knew I'd need to hop right back on. So that was really exciting. And that was my only hope for winning the race. Now, I know I'm not going to win the general classification because I'm almost 3 minutes down at this point, but I figured if I could win in a breakaway, a solo breakaway, that's everyone's dream. So I went for it. I figured why not? And I'm not much of a sprinter, so I was in first place coming into the second to last turn and the last turn, and then I basically led everyone out. I mean, I gunned it through the last couple corners in the hopes of having a little bit of a gap, but it didn't work. Everybody just came sprinting by me, so I'm not really doing like cyclist tactics. I just wanted to race and I wanted to push hard, and that's what I did. And I wouldn't change a thing about it. I had so much fun, and I'd do it all again in a heartbeat. So here is my post-race interview. I'm not sad, I'm just tired, and I did drop my chain twice, so that was kind of a bummer, but no big deal. Anyway. Okay, that's it. The weekend's done. 3 days of racing. We just finished the crit. So how did it go, Brennan? It went not great. I dropped my chain twice. I was off the front for 2 laps. I got caught. I attacked again. Didn't get away. What was I talking about?
Dropping your chain.
Oh yeah, so each time it happened, I just threw it back on while I was riding and I got spit out the back, so I had to like go back. I had to like chase back to the group, and that happened twice, so valuable matches if you ask me. But fun weekend. Very happy I made it out here for a second year. I need to say thank you to, of course, Valley of the Sun Phoenix residents, and also Dalton and his race crew for letting me crash at their place. So shout out to them. Also shout out to Octagon for following along, and thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this weekend as much as I did, and stay tuned for another fun episode next time.